bronzer queen right now. Hello, my name is Alicia. Welcome back to the Adore Beauty YouTube channel. You might recognize me from such videos as my Dyson video or my body care video, or you might not recognize me at all, and that's okay because we're gonna change that. Today we're gonna talk about all things bronzers, and I love bronzer. As we all know, there are two types of bronzers out there. There's cream bronzer and powder bronzer, and I feel like there's a bit of a debate around which one you should go for. So we're going to give them all a go. We're going to settle it, and we're going to talk about what are the pros and cons around each different category. So generally when it comes to makeup, you've got cream makeup and powder makeup. Typically, if you have an oilier skin type, you might find yourself resonating more with powder-based products because it's going to kind of help take away some of that shine. And if you have a drier skin type, then creams are going to be your best friend because they're not going to accentuate any kind of those like dry cracks that you might be having. I know personally for me, I fluctuate between powder and cream just depending on my mood, where my skin's at. But let's go through some of Adore Beauty's best-selling cream and powder-based bronzers. Look how much I've got. First up, I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer. So this is a new launch that came out this year. It comes with 7 different shades and is a really, really cool texture. This is what it looks like. So I kind of fluctuate between amber and golden tan. So as you can see, it's got some warm undertones. It also blends out really, really, really beautifully and goes into a powder-like finish. So you don't really need to set this one. Let's put it to the test and you can tell me what you think. So I'm just gonna dip this in, and then I like to tap some of the excess on the back of my hand. Slowly start to stencil out where my cheekbones are. Blend upwards, because if you blend down, it's gonna drag the cheekbone down, but you definitely wanna blend up. This one's really nice. It just creates like a really kind of subtle sun-kissed shadow. It has no shimmer in it. It's completely matte. And honestly, it just feels divine on the skin. It feels like a second skin. It is definitely one of my go-to bronzers. Now we're gonna move on to the Napoleon Purtis Cheek Cream Switch Bronzer. As you can see, it's a lot darker than the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Before I pop it on my face, I'm gonna do a little bit of a swatch and talk you guys through what it feels like. So, it's a bit darker, as you can see. It is blending out well, but I would say not as easily as the Anastasia Beverly Hills. The one thing that I do like is that as it's blending out, it is getting lighter and it is quite sheer. So I would say this one is buildable coverage, not to be deterred by the darkness of the shade. But let's give this a go and we'll see what it looks like. The one more thing I will say is this is very matte in comparison to the Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a more natural finish. I mean, I still like it. I would just wear it for a different occasion, probably more like a day to night. Now we have the iconic Hoola bronzer. I feel like everyone knows about this. It's like one of the OG bronzers. I clearly remember like walking into a department store and there was only one shade. Now I believe they have 3 shades. They've got a caramel and then they've got a darker version as well. You open it up, it comes with a brush. So you typically swirl it around and then you tap off the excess, and this is what it's like on my skin. Can you see that? You can definitely build it up. I will say though, there is a fair bit of fallout. Also, I wouldn't typically use this brush. I would use my powder contour brush. It's basically the same thing as my cream powder brush, but one is really dense to pick up the cream products and one is, you know, fluffy to pick up the powder products. I think I've blended it out. I did go in with a larger kind of tapered brush just to really make sure I didn't have any harsh lines. I'm gonna tell you right now, I much prefer the cream side. I just feel like it's kind of diffused into my skin versus the kind of powder side where I can feel it catching onto some dry bits. I think it really depends on what your skin type is and where it's at. Whilst cream is beautiful and melts and diffuses into the skin, it's not going to be as long lasting as a powder product. And the final bronzing product that we have is from Bobbi Brown. So this is a highlighting palette, but in the bronzing shade. As you can see, I haven't even swatched it. So this is going to be a true first impressions. Bobbi Brown. Wow, that is very, very different. If you want to just wear no makeup, a touch of like shimmer and just be this like a dewy, amazing summer like goddess or god, like this is it. I can tell you right now, this is it. I'm gonna go in with this brush and just swirl it around, tap off the excess. Oh, did you see that? That glow? I just want you to know this is adding absolutely no definition to your face. You're just getting shimmer. But again, not mad about it. Like definitely something that I would wear at the beach. Gorgeous, soft, diffused glow. It's like, I don't even need a highlight. If you wanted like just glowing flush cheeks, where you didn't want to put a highlight, you didn't want to put a blush, like you didn't want any of that, you just wanted some warmth and you had, you know, like a BB cream on, like this is what you would put on. I'm really feeling myself with this powder. And in fact, I actually think this could layer, as you can see, it's what I'm doing, really well with like a cream bronzing product. Like it's so nice. Like I definitely don't need a highlighter with this. I probably don't even need blush. Also, this would be so perfect on the eyes. Okay, now that I'm bronzed up and I've gone through all of these bronzers, I cannot believe all of these bronzers are on my face right now, but I am definitely loving it. Like I'm loving life right now. I want to talk quickly about how you can choose the right bronzer shade for you. So typically you'd want a bronzer that is 1 to 2 shades darker than your natural skin tone. And it's also really helpful to know what your underlying kind of skin tone is. So whether you're neutral, you're warm, you're cool based, it's really important to know that. I'm more kind of warm to neutral based. So I tend to go for bronzers that are kind of more warm to neutral because I feel like it brings out my natural skin tone and just adds a really nice layer of definition and depth, leaving me sun-kissed without making me too ashy or, you know, a little bit too hollow, which is not really what I want. I would love to know how you guys apply bronzer. Are you team fingers? Are you team brush, team sponge? Also, what are your favorite bronzers? What do you look for? What do you like? Leave a comment down below and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.